Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always legendary, and the new characters, character classes, and starting locations are all randomly selected, which keeps the gameplay fresh and the challenges unique from new character to new character. If this sounds awesome to you, please do hit that like and subscribe button. I do this every week, every Saturday in fact, at, 6 p.m. UTC. So yeah. Just hit those free buttons. You get a good value for that too. I do some build guides, some gameplay videos, and some modding tips and tricks and things like that. So yeah, subscribe. Let's see, who do we have in chat? We have Magus, who is lurking in the shadows, as he does. Alfonso, welcome aboard, friend. Witchy Wish, nice to have you. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But 8-Ball actually ends up being kind of shite at predicting things, which is weird because 8-Ball has one job. Am I right? You had one job. So I'm not gonna take that as gospel. We'll see what we can do. I'm in control of my own destiny here. And we have Vector from Vector's Cooling Corner. Hello, friend. Hope things are nice and brisk and cool in your corner, as they ought to be. Okay, so what did we do last episode? Well, I think we actually bit off a little more than we could chew, but we ended up, swallowing pieces of it whole anyway, and got through it. Woo! That was a nice little jump there. Yeah, what did we do? I think we did Crag's Lane Cavern. We did Mizulft, and we did the Vanchenzel knowledge of the Dwemer or whatever. Off stream, I did turn all those quests in. I sold off all the loot. There was a lot of it. I took some training in light armor. I should have actually taken it in illusion because I wanted to get that Master of the Mind perk so that our illusion spells actually work on undead and automata. But after turning all the quests in and everything, we were given the opportunity to buy Honeyside over here in Riften, and once we did become a homeowner in the city, then the Jarl made us, Thane, Thane. And we got our own little house Carl over there. She's, keeping an eye on all our stuff in Honeyside. I also came back to the college to turn in the quest for Mizulft. We actually know that the staff of Magnus, is out here in Labyrinthian somewhere, so I would imagine they're going to have us go do that. But first, there seems to be a bit of a fiasco going on here. There are some magical anomalies sort of attacking the town of Winterhold here, and Ancano killed Savos, who was our boss, or not our boss, but sort of our headmaster of the school there. So let's go see what we can do about helping out this town.
What's going on? What happened?
Well, Ancano blew everything up. It's a long story, but something went wrong, and Winterhold may be in danger. Can we help them out, please?
It may be in danger?
Day 10, and the rogue still lives, indeed, looking sharp.
Let's get down there.
As does his sword.
Come on, O'Neill. Let's go.
He's holding in a very strategic location at a very strategic angle. EJ, welcome aboard. Hope the new story is coming along well. EJ got her Discord all set up and everything. She's getting ready to start a new epic storyline. If you are not familiar with EJ, I do encourage you to go check out her channel. She does some very, very, I would say, well-practiced roleplay and cinematic sort of machinima. A little bit of combination of both. She has a very, very long-running series that she just recently concluded a few months ago, with a very involved story involving a lot of different characters intertwined in very complex ways. And you can tell that she's had a lot of practice with the roleplay stuff. So I encourage you to go check that out if you're looking to get more from your game and learn how to roleplay a little bit more. It's a great sort of example. So please do go check that out, and I cannot wait for her next project to come off the presses. Okay, so these guys are tough. They don't do a whole lot of damage, these little magical anomalies here, but they have a ton of HP. They're really hard to damage. They move around a lot, so they're hard to hit. And they can overwhelm you. So I am going to swap out Yurik's amulet fragment with a little bit of magical protection. Let's see, I want to make sure I'm wearing the correct cape here too, the cloak that has magic protection on it. And I'm going to be popping some of these resist magic potions. I got a whole lot more of them in backstock here. Let's actually go ahead and get that added to the quick menu there too. I don't know if poison affects them. I don't think it does. I don't think they're a biological entity, so... Resist magic, here we go. It's only 8%, but hey, it's something. Let's let the meat shields get in the way first here. Let's pop some vegetable soup so we get some magicka regeneration.
This is the end for you.
Yeah, they are really tough to hit.
I'll kill you where you stand.
I just stabbed Eric. Oh, what a shit show.
Thanks a lot.
Hang in there, Eric. Okay, if I stay close to Eric, I'm actually a devotee of Mara. Okay, yep. Drew the ire of one of the anomalies here. If I stay close to Eric, my Mara devotee status will actually heal him quite a bit over time. I think we're up to like 16 health points per second. As long as I'm within like, I don't know, like, I think it's like 10 or 20 feet of him. Man, Feralda is just going nuts. Okay, we're gonna be at this for a little bit. And I am out of stamina. Gonna go ahead and fortify the one-handed there too. And we should go ahead and start taking health potions here too. We might start getting in trouble. We get cornered by these guys. You might see me stop to pick up these soul gems as I go because they're hard to find after the fact. This battle just becomes such a mess with everything involved. It's hard to go find the little spoogy puddles afterwards. Now, Gavin is no slouch with his sword. He does a lot of damage with the thing. So the fact that these guys are withstanding his power attacks are actually show just how tough they are.
You can't let harm come to these people.
Okay, let's get these soul gems. Okay, well that was a fiasco. It's quite a mess. I don't want to say what that looks like, but let's not bring a black light to this area anytime soon, huh? You might want to wear your raincoat, Jimmy. Oh, we have fun. Anybody who's new to the channel here, I specialize in potty humor. So, if you don't like potty humor, which, you know, I think people who don't like potty humor are just, you know, either lying to themselves or they're lying to other people. And if that's the case, we don't want you here anyway. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Let's see, where am I going? Report to Mirabelle. Is she in here? She is in here. Hate anomalies so much. Hitboxes whomst? Yes, exactly. Greetings, everyone. I am first time here. Did I miss anything interesting? Ooh, well, would outlawing black lights in Winterhold count as something interesting happening? Let's see. But welcome aboard, Carnet. We have a very similar name, it seems. And Jan as well. Welcome, welcome.
Well, is everything out there all right?
No, actually, we just got started. We just killed the magical anomalies plaguing Winterhold. And I think we're about to go on a quest for the Staff of Magnus in Labyrinthian. So, yeah, you caught us right at the beginning of the stream. Didn't miss much at all. And Voig. Hello, Voig. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. So you think the staff will help with all this?
You were told to find it, weren't you? If the
True.
stories about the staff are true, if it really can absorb a tremendous amount of power, maybe we can break through on Kano's magic.
Maybe, maybe. All right, well, I'm off to Labyrinthian then.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
What are you talking about?
The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
Well, that was either a very prophetic move, or it was one hell of a coinky-dink. Alright. Labyrinthian it is. What time do we have here? 10:02 a.m., so it's still fairly early in the morning. Oops, that's not the way out. Almost insane, indeed, but my name, the emphasis is on the E instead of the A, so Carnet, I gotcha. So it sounds like the female version of my name. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Carnet SNK. Well, welcome aboard anyway. I'm glad to have you. And we got a stray anomaly here somehow. And I'm not getting any audio feedback on these bashes here, so you can see the anomaly react, but you can't really hear anything. And I'm missing. There we go. Jeez, they're hard to hit. I hate these things so much. Band of Permanent. Veil of Nature. Band of Permanence. I think there's a Band of Illusions or something like that let's see, 30, 25... that helps like with the Cursed Rune or something like that. So for those of you who are new or haven't been following around with the series at all, I do a random roll for class, and I use the Classic Classes and Burst Signs Reimagined mod, and select one of those based on, you know, what I roll. And however that mod defines these classes, I limit the use of my skills and my perk investments to those skill trees only. So for the rogue, we got one-handed, block, light armor for the combat skills, and then for magic we have illusion only, but he also uses alchemy. And I think the last skill is speech. So, I'm limiting myself to only illusion magic. So I think, we'll take the coastline over here. The coastline's fairly safe. We might run into some horkers or some wolves, and maybe the the odd snow bear. But we should be fairly safe on the way out here. We'll hit up Dawn Star. And then from there, I think we'll just take the road all the way down to this little offshoot, this little exit road here, and we'll take that up to Labyrinthian. Oh god, now it's starting to snow. So yeah, the weather in my game is completely blinding at times. But back to the skills and magic conversation. We're going to leave him alone. The mods that I'm running for magic are Apocalypse, Odin, Arcanum, and Forgotten Magic. Forgotten Magic Redone, I believe. Sort of the redux of Forgotten Magic for Skyrim SE. And you'll see me make heavy use of those spells because those tend to be very powerful starting out. But then as you use them more, you are awarded perk points. These spells actually have like their own little experience counters. Okay, I heard a wolf attacking. Oh, yeah, there he is. And now you can see what I'm saying about the weather in my game. When it is anything less than clear, it is absolutely blinding. And that was an ice wolf. Let's see, does the Horker want any of this? Are we clear? Nope, there's one more left. Eric seems to be... Oh, there he is. That's the ice wolf. That hurt. Oh, good God. Alright, so before I move on any farther, I am going to just wait a couple hours, see if this clears up. Geesh, you weren't kidding. That is blinding indeed. And this isn't even as bad as it has been. See, I can just pick out the coastline here. But I don't want to fight in this, that's for sure. Karn said it right. EJ, it was my nickname for my first parkour team, and it sticks to me till this day, although I don't do it as much. That sounds fun. My 40-year-old joints and ligaments probably wouldn't be able to handle parkour anymore. Almost the same indeed, but my name has the emphasis. Okay. Sorry, getting caught up on chat here. Rock nerd and rhyming it with garnet. Ah, so we got a mineralite. A mineralite in the chat. EJ wears a lot of different hats. I feel like she's got a lot of different hobbies. And now it's raining. Oh, there's Strudel. Hello, Strudel. Sorry if I missed you on your way in. This is just amazing. If you had a choice of 3 skills, one for offense, one for defense, and last as a utility, what would those be? Let's see. One for offense, one for defense. I would have to go with one-handed for offense. Because of its versatility, it doesn't take up both hands. You could use that second hand for something else. Be it a spell or a shield. Also, shields are really good in this game. I do enjoy, you know, using shields. And I would take the block over armor because I like to have I like to play an active part in defense. I don't like it to just be passive. I like to try to avoid being hit. I also run TK dodge, which is the little roll dodge here that you'll see me employ quite frequently. So yeah, I do like an active defense in my game, so you'll see me go for the timed blocks and the parries and the dodges a lot. And then for utility, I gotta go with alchemy. Strudel does have stealth of 100. That little stealth indicator is always just a flat line if she's around. Okay, so it's been, what, 6 hours now? 8 hours, almost? And the snow has not let up one bit. We might be out here all night. See, and then in the darkness, there's nothing. I can see Eric, maybe one of the little ice shelves right next to me, and that's about it. We're gonna be stuck here all night, aren't we? And we're gonna have to... hunker down at Dawnstar for the evening before we head over to Labyrinthian. Time is of the essence with the Staff of Magnus, with what Ancano's doing back at the college, but, you know, rushing into a death trap isn't going to help anybody, so tactically, this is the right move. It has to be. Oh, dear Lord. Skyrim is a cruel mistress. Hidden. Ah, there we go. You know, but when she's calm, she's quite beautiful. And it's only 11 p.m. We got a half-eaten Horker over there. That was some mega snow, yeah. The only thing I've ever come close to witnessing in real life, anything close to that, was my wife and I were traveling from Philadelphia to Scranton, I believe, and we got hit with a blizzard on the freeway, and that was terrifying. And even then, it wasn't blinding like that, but I'm sure it gets blinding like that in some parts of the world at some times. Oh, there is our snow bear. Let's go ahead and use a paralysis poison on this guy.
Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
Eric! Out of the way. I just stabbed Eric in the back real hard and then healed him immediately. He ran right in front of my sword. Storm only seemed like it was a year long. Seriously. Okay, now it's kicking up again. Ugh, this is awful. Now, if this is the place I think it is, then there might be another snow bear. Yeah, you hear him? Or was that the music? It must have been the music, because I can wait. There's sometimes another snow bear right around this area, if this is the place that I think it is. There's a little inlet from the Sea of Ghosts that goes kind of up into the coast a little bit, and then there's oftentimes a bear just on the other side. Now, the bear that we just killed might have been that bear just chasing some prey over here, so... Anybody who's been watching my streams for a while knows that we lose a lot of time to bad weather here. I used to carry a bunch of scrolls of control weather on me. Just consoled in case it got like this, so that we didn't have to lose, you know, several minutes waiting several hours in-game for the storms to pass. But I decided to just kind of try to roll with it at some point and make it part of the tactics and the survival strategy to try to avoid bad weather, or at least try to deal with it. Okay, this was not the area I was thinking of, but it is coming up soon, I believe. Okay, the storm still has not let up, but with the morning daylight coming through, at least I can see a little bit better. And we're probably a mild hunger, moderate thirst, so let's take care of that. Go ahead and do a vegetable soup while we're at it here. Yeah, I believe this is the area that I was thinking of with the bear. Yeah, there he is, right there. I don't think it's a snow bear this time. Let's get him to fight himself a little bit here. Oh, Oh, the doppelganger just spawned a wolf. Hey, bear. Resisted doppelganger.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Bear claws are good for... Ooh, a frozen corpse. Bear claws are good for potions of Fortify one-handed, which is a great tool for Mr. Rogue here. Especially when he encounters an enemy that either is resistant to illusion or resistant to poisons, or even both. Sometimes there just is no substitute for just raw damage output, and that's where those Fortify one-handed potions come in handy. It's just Horkers. And they seem fairly calm, except for now. Sorry, bud. Didn't really want to fight him, but also didn't want to get wet in this weather. Hey, we got a subscriber. Jan, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome aboard. Hope to see you around a little more often. Yeah, so I did recently hit that 400 subscriber mark. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. Once I hit the 500 mark, I should be able to make community posts, and then I don't have to, you know, rely on the Discords and everything to let people know if I'm gonna have to skip a week or whatever, or to give updates on my next build video or anything like that. Speaking of which, I think I'll be around, maybe not. Yeah, I think I'll be around next weekend, but not the weekend after. The wife and I are taking a vacation in Hawaii. I know, fancy, right? Gonna do some jet skiing, some snorkeling, and just, you know, general beach bumming. Can't wait. Can't wait. I've been once before. We're going to Maui this time. We're gonna do the whole, you know, resort tourist thing. Before, I went to visit my brother who was stationed in Honolulu for the Navy. And that was a lot of fun too. The snorkeling there was excellent. I could have stayed out in the water all day. So like the water over there, it's you don't have to tread it too much. You pretty much float. Which is funny because I know that some people kind of float naturally, but I don't. I sink like a rock. I can hold my breath. I can fill my lungs full of air, and it doesn't matter. I just sink right to the bottom of any body of water that I'm in. But I tend to be a little more buoyant in the salt water, I guess. So it was a nice treat for me not to have to work to stay on top of the water, you know? So I could have stayed out there snorkeling just all day, just out in the coral with, there was like a little nature preserve there. There were sea turtles, just these really weird looking fish. And they had no fear of humans because they haven't like developed that yet, because the wildlife there is so protected. So it was just kind of a magical experience, and I could have stayed out there all day, but easily burned through like 4 hours out there, and it felt like nothing. So looking forward to doing that again. Rolling down to old Maui, my boys. Rolling down to old... Oh, that must be a song I'm not familiar with. You and Strudel, EJ. You're just the deep music cuts. It's probably a song I've heard before, but just am not... I don't have that head for lyrics that a lot of people do. So it goes in one ear and... Or... Wait, in one ear and innuendo? Out one ear, innuendo? I don't know. Out one ear and innuendo? How does the saying go? Oh, even Strudel doesn't know that one. Hawaii is a state I definitely want to visit. It's on the list. I think you would like it, Magas. It's like 80 degrees all the time, and it's, well, it's not dry. It's a thing. It's always kind of raining, at least. Oh, we got another subscriber. I'm sorry, I missed the subscriber. Oh, Fabio Garcia. Well, welcome aboard, Fabio. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Ooh, we got some folks getting frisky in here, huh? We'll take the Amulet of Mara. It looks like their fires have burned out, so. The weather never really did clear up, did it? In one ear and out Uendo. Out Uendo. Yeah, I definitely got lost in that one. Sea shanty, I get it from her. The songiness. EJ's dead. Weather moves between bad to worse. Yeah. I'm happy with bad right now. That's for sure. Alright. We'll put the sword away. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here to town. And now our sleep schedule's all jacked. Only mild fatigue, though. Maybe we can take a quick little nap to try to shake off the sleepiness, and then we'll head down to,
Your ancestors wouldn't want
head down to
this,
Morthal, and then Labyrinthian.
This is my family's legacy.
It's the past.
I'm staying
Dead
out of
oaths
this.
on dead lips.
Fools are actually fighting.
Let's stay there.
Someone do
Hey,
something.
watch what
Who's
you're doing.
fighting? I don't know how I ruffled those feathers, but alright. Nobody else seems too disturbed. Well, now the weather seems fairly clear. It looks like there's a little bit of a haze, a little bit of a fog. We're at least going to stop in the inn for a refill. Oh, it's probably the wolf that everybody was complaining about there. We're going to refill our water, maybe grab some more food for the road. See if we can also grab a couple hours of sleep.
Come on in. We got
Not
warm food,
ideal,
warm
but
drinks, warm bed.
sometimes a couple hours is better than none.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you
If we
need a
can even
room?
manage to get some
Drink?
good sleep here.
It's nice to be back in friendly
Of course.
spot.
Famous last word, should be pretty smooth sailing, indeed. Well, I'm into music really hard myself, but into lyrics. I play instrumental, so I don't care about the lyrics. My guitar is the reason I'm not so much into parkour anymore. I used to play guitar a little bit. Got to the point where I could, like, you know, read music. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
Good day. Oh, do you need a room?
And with guitar, you do a lot of tablature, right, instead of the music, but I always felt like it was worth it to
Sure
learn
thing.
to read the music
Chores
itself.
for a day.
But now,
Yes?
I haven't actually picked up my guitar in probably years. And if I did pick it up, I'd probably be more playing with it than I would actually be playing it.
I understand.
But yeah, it's a really nice creative outlet. I enjoy it. Okay, let's go ahead and get 4 hours of sleep here. That should be good enough to shake off the cobwebs at least. How are we doing? Okay, so we're not weary anymore. And then we'll get to... Is there an inn in Stone Hills? I don't think there is, but we'll get to Stone Hills. We'll reassess the situation, see how we're feeling. If we can just head straight to Labyrinthian from there, then we will. But if I feel like we're gonna need a better night's sleep to be able to tackle this during the day or whatever, then I'll head over to Morthal instead. But for right now, the short-term goal is to make it from Dawnstar here to Stone Hills, and we should be able to do that. There might be some random encounters on the road here that might throw us for a loop, but you know, we have our paralysis poisons. We got Eric, Meat Shield Extraordinaire. Let's grab some
sorry.
food.
My mind was just somewhere else.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Oh, so you don't even use, you don't read it at all. Tablature or music. Just by ear, that's pretty impressive.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
All right, what do we have that travels well here? Bread, for sure. Good hunk of cooked beef, absolutely. Apples travel well. Meat pie, of course. Okay, that should keep us good for a while. She's a lot better at the lute than she is at singing, and I'm glad I didn't have to hear her sing all night. Where is Eric, by the way? Does not look like Eric. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to pray? $177.8. Okay, so we're doing almost 18 points of healing per second to Eric when we're in vicinity of him. So that's good. We can help him to help us.
Need something?
Alright, so far the weather's good. Saw a little bit of framiness, but it's probably just a momentary thing there. Yeah, it's dipping down a little bit when the cell loads, but otherwise we're getting a pretty solid 60. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so for the most part, we're just looking out for wolves. There might be another random encounter on the way. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But as far as enemies that are always here, pretty much just the wolves. And a fecking goat. My twist accent is terrible. Not gonna try that again. Music, the universal language, eh? Yeah, there's something to that. Oh, there's a wolf.
It is a shame that was necessary.
And there was the timed block that I love so much. I feel like I really need to play Sekiro. That game seems to be very heavily reliant on that timed parry mechanic. And that's basically how I play Skyrim all the time. I feel like it would be an extremely satisfying game to play. But there are just way too many good games to play and not nearly enough time to play them. Elden Ring is out in a few days and I'm looking forward to that. Already got that pre-purchased. I'm going to be preloading it as soon as I can. I've contracted rock joint. Do I have a potion of cure disease? I think I do. Rock joint is no good because that is the one that actually affects your damage output, right? Yeah, melee weapons. That's no good. Look at that. I do have 6 cure disease. There we go. Good, good. I do need a couple of wolf pelts too. I don't know if ice wolf pelts are gonna do it, but I need
Over here.
some animal mounts for my Hearthfire home down in Falkreath. The home is coming along nicely. I think the only things that I'm missing besides that whole basement area needs to be filled out. But on the top level anyway, the only things that I'm missing are the animal mounts. The deer heads and the wolf heads and,
Was
you
it
know.
your ma or your pa that was the dragon?
You know, that just keeps getting funnier every single time I hear it, Eric. You need some new material, man. If we're going to be traveling together like this, day in, day out, I can't be hearing the same joke, especially when I'm not even Dragonborn.
I'm going to put you down.
Yeah, alright. Damn, doppelganger came after me.
You die. Someone there.
How am I doing on encumbrance? 376. Not bad, not bad. Gotta be getting close to Stone Hills here. About halfway there, not bad, not bad. I heard something about a fucking goat. See, I said I wasn't gonna do the accent again, and I just did, and it was just as bad as the first time. Did that guy just sit up? Did that dead guy just sit up? Some snowberries. Okay. As an alchemist, that cart is always loaded with some pretty good stuff that I can make use of. Oh, the Robard was good? Yeah, I think... So, when a lot of people hear that you're from the Southwest, they expect, like, you know, a cowboy accent or whatever. But if you're from, like, the city, like the Phoenix area, that we don't really have an accent. At least not that I'm aware of, and I've heard other people say, yeah, there's not really an accent for you guys. But the Southern accent is something that's very, very unique from the Southwestern accent. But that's been around forever. I mean, if you've lived in the United States for any period of time, you've probably been exposed to a Southern accent or two. Which is probably why Stu, a guy who... Yeah, he lives in Minnesota, right? Can do the Southern accent so well. Because it's just completely saturated in... you know, media all over the country, probably all over the world too. Minnesota. All right.
Need something? Take a
You can
look.
hear his accent when he talks about, like, you know, talking about like a bow or something. That's when it comes out. Okay, we're gonna use this traveling merchant. We're gonna keep the silver ingot for the Perryite quest. Don't need a basket, that's for sure. The child's doll, that's for Lucia. Yeah, so the Flawless Ruby is also for the Perryite quest. Hanging on to that. Let's see, septums 12,000, so we're doing pretty good. So alchemy and speech are two very, very powerful trees when you get them together. Basically, if you have alchemy and speech, you're ensured to always have money for anything you're ever going to want to buy in this game and more. Whoops. So you can craft potions that are extremely valuable monetarily, even though they're completely useless because their effects are mixed between positives and negatives. But if you have the speech tree, you can get the perk that allows you to sell any kind of merchandise to any type of merchant. And then, you know, you can barter for anything you want out of any of those merchants' inventories just by, you know, keeping a stock of these useless but valuable potions on you. And there are also certain trainer vendors that are also trainers, namely most of the trainers, the magic trainers in Winterhold. Grelka is another one. She's actually a general trader, but also a trainer in light armor. Sodri in Windhelm is a speechcraft trainer and also a general trader. And also, there are certain alchemy vendors. Oh, jeez. Doppelganger came after me again. I want you to fight each other. Here we go. My sword's not long enough. That's what she said. Minnesota. Ninja. Oh, now EJ's doing the ninja. First it was the mom, now it's the daughter. I can tell Strudel was super impressed by my "that's what she said" joke. Why else would she say wow? I don't know if there's anything over here to loot, but I just don't remember. I feel like I never come around here, so there's probably not anything. Yeah. There's probably like 4 O's in that. It's not as much of a wow as it is a wow and an eye roll. I see, I see. Something doesn't like me. Okay. It's this guy.
What was that?
He doesn't like me just because he knows he's gonna get a stabbing from Mr. Gavin. Oh, just finish him off. Stop playing with the doppelganger. That means 2 things. Eric, stop playing with your doppelganger. Gobble dangler? Stop playing with your gobble dangler?
Come on, we're finally here. Let's not waste any more time.
Are we truly sure this is a good idea?
We'll be back at the college before anyone even knows we're
Someone
gone.
doesn't like me? Isn't that a common thing in real life, or is that?
Since you're the Archmage's favorite.
Well, I hope
Don't
not.
forget, this whole idea was Atma's to begin with.
Let's just get inside.
That earns another wow. How many O's this time? A stabbing from Mr. Gavin. I'm not going in there yet. I want to kind of clean out the area first. I just don't want there to be any surprises for me after what might be some very tough fights in Labyrinthian proper here. All of them. All of the O's. So it'd be like a... Yeah, it was pretty intense. Oh, I'm a little lightheaded now after all that. Accurate. Yeah, if it were that many O's, Strudel, please do take a break to breathe, because I almost passed out there. Ah, a doppelganger! I almost died to a doppelganger. I blame the oxygen deprivation. Always remember to breathe when you play with your gobbledanger. Gobble-dangler. Orgasms in the northern Midwest must be epic. Oh, thanks for the help, guys. I just sell you all my good stuff and you don't even help with the fighting the trolls. The longer that went on, the harder I laughed. Take a breath, sir. That's Karn's O-face. Oh, there are all kinds of things I want to say right now that I don't think would be appropriate for YouTube. Another wow. I'm getting all the wows from Strudel. Alright. Please just fight yourself this time and leave me alone. Proper breath support is important. What are you doing, Eric? Just getting a front row seat. Killing the doppelganger.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Die, beast!
Ooh.
Pretty well. All things
Does that count as kill stealing? If I were an FPS player, would Eric be mad at me right now for stealing his kill or his epic kill cam? Okay, I think that clears out the trolls here. I'm gonna keep the sword out just in case. Two things. We'll head back up. We'll whip out our giant knocker. And we'll enter a Labyrinthian. About playing with a doppelganger, or whatever it's called. The Gobble-dangler. Mom, Dad said it's my turn with the brain cell. It's an opera O. Okay, I see. You calling me a fat lady now? Okay, everybody, for all the squeamish or all the kids or anybody that, you know, just has delicate sensitivities, you might want to look away because Gavin is about to whip out his giant knocker. You could barely see it anyway. The lighting was bad. Lighting tricks. It was a stealthy sensor there.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
Oh, the knocker. All the pieces come together now.
Looking like you're sure we'll find something useful.
You might think that I had come up with that a long time ago and I've just been waiting to use it, but no, I actually just now came up with that in the moment. Pretty impressed with myself right now.
Tomes of ancient knowledge.
Stealthy knockers.
Or secrets themselves. Who knows what we could find?
And what if there are things guarding
Strength
this
of the
place?
earth. It's
Against
alteration.
6
Can't use it.
college-trained mages?
Sounds interesting though.
I think we'll be fine.
I think that's one of the totem spells from Triumvirate. Or not the totem, but one of the... Concentrate to deal 40% more attack damage with your other hand. Release after attacking to stagger nearby foes. Is this a Triumvirate Shaman spell? Might be. Seems like something that would be in that archetype anyway. I'm actually super impressed that he's still going strong. This place can be ugly though. It really can. Yeah, so I'm going to need to really pound the potions for that bone dragon fight. That one's going to be tough. Yeah, there's a bunch of really tough stuff in here. The bone dragon, I think, is the first major area of concern. Speaking of the devil, here he is right here. And I've already triggered some aggression from all kinds of stuff out there. So yeah, we're going to take a moment here to... Well, actually, maybe I can funnel them in this way. I was gonna say I'm gonna take a minute to sort of assess my tactical options here. We have a lot of potions. We're gonna really get ourselves buffed up from this. You know, as much health regeneration, fortify health, fortify magicka regeneration. Poison's not gonna help us against the boners in the next room here. But we can take we can buff up our one-handed, our block, our light armor, and all kinds of magicka resistance, because not only is that dragon, I think it's a fire dragon, but also there are some mage skeletons in there too, like a ton of them. We're also going to need to make sure that we got Eric. We might need to teleport him in if he gets trapped outside. But I think I'm just going to try to snipe these guys right now with the spectral missiles. Yep. Okay, so there goes one of them. Yeah, come on in. I would gladly fight you in here.
Is someone there?
Instead of out there. Seems to be some kind of invisible wall. Maybe not. Yeah, Eric, you want to go out there and fight him? Be my guest.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
For a melee fighter, those ice mages, that frostbite spell is the absolute worst. Ice spikes are pretty bad too, but yeah, they just sap your stamina faster than anything. Eric as a Nord is a bit resistant to it. But they also slow you down, so you can't close the distance. You end up just, you know, they deplete every resource you have in getting close enough to kill them. While also taking away like your health, and they slow you down enough so that you can't, like, yeah, they're really annoying for a melee character. Okay, quick save here. There's some unique effects coming up, and I'm not going to be save scumming because I only get to die once, but if I crash, I don't want to have to redo all this again. Let's do a quick scouting pass here. Okay, looks like there is at least one. Okay, I see a dude there. I see a dude there. I see a dude there. See if I can get in here fast enough. Okay, he's done. Okay, he ate it as well. All right, there's one left, and it looks like he sees us now, so he might come to us.
Hello?
Or not.
Who's there?
Can he shoot me through this grate?
What was that?
Oh, I got trapped. I got trapped. I'm trapped. Can I get back in? Okay. At least there's a way back out. All right. Okay, so we can use this corridor to our advantage here.
Someone there.
Oh, wrong way. I almost dodged right out of there. Okay, he should not be able to get through here. All right, so on the fly, tacticizing. And we've already got him down to almost half health. I'm gonna need more Magicka potion. Okay. I still don't want to get hit with that fire. In fact, let's go ahead and pop resist magic and resist fire here. The mighty Skeleturg. Skeleturgan. Oh, it's a frost dragon. After I took all those fire potions. Ah!
Thanks a lot.
Go get him, Eric. Go get him. Charging axe attack. Go. Go get him.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
Okay, he's almost dead. Wrong way. Oh, wow. That was bad. That was almost real bad.
This is the end for you.
Yeah, sometimes TK dodge can be a little bit buggy. There's a directional bug in there where sometimes it doesn't matter which direction you are moving. You'll always dodge forward. There is a new version of... There's a skeleton out here somewhere too that we haven't killed yet. There he is. Oh my god, the dragon's not dead? I thought the dragon was dead. Out of the way, out of the way. Turn around. Was the dragon not dead? And now he's completely back to life? What the hell's going on here?
This is the end for you.
Okay, that was terrifying. And we still got another
That went pretty well. All
skeleton.
things
Okay.
considered.
All right, was that everybody? Anybody else? Nobody? All right. Dear Lord. That is what we call a tactical retreat. Tactical panical retreat. Okay, I'm sweating. My underarms are damp as AF right now. Along with several other parts of my body that would be crude to mention at this moment in this forum. Okay. Warm Sands, Tom. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well this weekend. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Surprised I didn't get another wow from that. Okay, something is sizzling over here. I don't like the sound of it. Kind of makes me want some bacon, though. Anybody else feeling that? Bacon. All right.
We have to go back. We can't leave Gerduin.
We barely made it out alive.
A rogue who uses illusions didn't recognize a death
It's
illusion
too late.
from a dragon.
There isn't enough of them left to go
Yeah.
back in after.
Gods, what have
Good call.
We can't go back.
The trickster becomes the
Might as well
tricked.
go forward. We can still do this.
All safely battened
Zappos is
down.
right.
Oh, are you having some weather over
Just
there?
Stay alert.
You having a winter storm or something? Tends to be a little bit of that going around lately, I think. It was down to 60 the last couple days here, which, you know, doesn't sound that cold for most people here. But for the Phoenix area, Arizona, especially when it's been 80 for like the last couple weeks or so, and it's going to be 80 again today, a drop of 20 degrees is quite a bit. So with all of our thin blood that has been acclimated to warm weather, it was quite cold for all of us here in our 60-degree weather. Okay, how are we doing on our needs? Pretty good, pretty good. Watching a vid of planes trying to land at Heathrow yesterday. Lordy, no thank you very much. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. It sounds even more terrifying than a bone dragon that I thought was dead that turned out not to be dead at all. That was actually dead, but not dead. That died and then didn't die. If that makes sense. So these spectral missiles have random elemental effects on them. I wonder if that works on this. No, I guess it only gets applied once, so we're gonna have to dip into the frostbite again. This is what I think about your Spectral Guardian. Ha. Weak. Oh, I gotta use fire on this guy, don't I? An undead dragon.
I wonder what the ancient Nords used this place for.
That is the technical term, I believe. Heathrow is only about 60 miles west of where I live. Oh, so yeah, you're getting all that, aren't you? Looked a tad blustery. Yeah, no thank you very much as well. From me too, as well. Oh wow, that barely did anything to him.
What was that?
And I'm out of magicka, of course. Whoa, okay. Well, go get him, Eric. You're the Nord here. You like cold, right? Nice jump.
Why won't you die? That went pretty well, all things considered.
You think? Yeah, I hear him. There he is.
Come on. Come on, come on. Someone there?
I'll let Eric take care of that. No. Ha! Gotta get up pretty early in the morning. Get me with a rune. Now watch Gavin, after 10 days, dies to a rune.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Okay. So some Draugr Whites. Not too bad. Those ice spikes were a little scary, but we ended up not getting tagged with any of them, so that was fortunate. How's Encumbrance? Still doing okay there. This poor bastard. Not only does his little cape have a stretchy texture there, he also got cleaved in the back of the head with an ancient axe. Eric is so quick. Look out, Draugr. Yeah, he is.
Never knew a place could be
Meat
so
shield
ancient.
extraordinaire.
Bet it's over 1,000 years old.
Probably. Judging by the smell, anyway. I don't know, do, like, sealed ancient tombs like this, do they smell bad, or do they just get to a point where they're so old that they kind of lose anything that would be causing it to smell bad? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's somebody in chat that knows the answer to that. There might still be that one white left over, or is that the guy? No. Because there was that one that went into bleed out, but I couldn't reach him. Would it smell? I was just thinking it was so old, why would it smell? Yeah, that's kind of where my head is at. I mean, like, to cause bad smells, you kind of need, like, bacteria and different things to kind of break down biological material, right? So if it's so old that that stuff is kind of like gone, would it smell? Also though, like, bacteria and other kinds of things, especially like stuff that leads to degradation, I think is extremely resilient. So it might. Let's see. Go down that way, or we can go up over here. I actually don't know, technically or tactically, the easiest way to go for that. The high ground or the low ground? Maybe it would smell damp where there is water. Yeah, and there's there's obviously like plants and stuff down here, so it's not completely sealed. There is, you know, some kind of air getting in here. And there's also just the complete unrealistic nature of these braziers and stuff that are lit when there's, like, not been anybody to light them for however many thousands of years. Although Labyrinthian is a little different because, I mean, obviously Savos was here before.
Is someone there?
And he's probably not thousands of years old, he's probably hundreds of years old.
It is a shame that was.
But who's to say how long ago he was actually here?
Like tea, eh?
I don't know. Interesting things. This is another one of those cases that that occur in Skyrim where it's better if you don't think about it. Of course, my brain being the way it is, I often don't have that option. My brain's gonna think what my brain's gonna think. Magical braziers, maybe. I would say that they do smell because most of the time there's an airflow, so corpses decompose and not mummify, which, as far as I know, don't smell. Yeah, I wouldn't think mummies smelled. They might smell like a little musky or musty, not musky. That's something else. Musty or like dusty, I would imagine. Okay. So all roads lead to this door anyway. Let's give it a few seconds to refill our magicka bar here. Yep, suspend disbelief. Otherwise, it's the Draugr running around lighting the candles. That would be a sight to see. I would pay money for that expansion pack. Draugr day jobs. Why is that Argonian there? The Argonian was part of the group of students that Savos was in, right? The ghostly Argonian? So we're seeing like these memories or these phantoms. Ooh, that kind of hurt. They were part of like that expeditionary, the sort of the group of students that decided to go do this, and it ended up very poorly. Yep, the 6 quote college trained mages. Yeah. Is that ore? Gold ore. Yeah, nice. And some treasure. 6 that became 1. Epic. Level up. I often wonder how Magus gets that little effect with his microphone. I don't know if he cups his hand over it or something, but he has like a little bit of like a reverby sort of distant effect. It's like perfect. Epic. Level up. Okay, let's give it a few seconds here to refill the magicka. Excuse me. Okay. Am I going the right way? Okay, yeah, there are trolls down here. I remember. Nordic long mace. That looks pretty wicked, huh? That's enough to ruin somebody's day. Steel plate armor of the Crucible. Yeah, that's not something I could give Eric. I could give it to him, but it wouldn't work the way the enchantment is supposed to. And we are a light armor guy, so here's that. Okay, here comes the troll. Looks like we do have a level up now that we can use tactically if we need to. Free refresher of all of our attributes. Don't know what you're talking about, bud. Do a quick save here just for the warm fuzzies.
Everything in here seems to be about death. Burial.
Well, it is a tomb.
Crypts, funeral shrouds. It's a bit depressing.
Maybe this place actually isn't a tomb. This is more of an underground city, the ruins of an underground city, isn't it? I would say most Nordic ruins we go to are tombs. This one doesn't have a whole lot of sarcophagi and everything, though. The Draugrs are just already roaming around or hiding in their little nooks. Don't know about the guy you're talking, but I know people who use two mics, one with effects and one without. He might be. Oh no, Magus. He is a mod here in the chat. I think he's lurking right now, but he does some Twitch streaming. I think he only uses. I think he still uses his headset microphone though. So I don't think there's any effects. I think he's doing it practically with his hands.
Someone there.
Which makes it even more impressive. Okay, somebody's shooting at me.
Come on.
Yeah, alright. Skellies. Ow! Okay, that didn't hurt that bad. I mean, I didn't enjoy it. Ouch. Don't eat my stamina. Still slow from that damn frostbite. Okay. And we got another archer up top. I don't know if I have anything that can hit him from down here. It's an odd angle. Maybe I can get him from here. There we go. Okay, now I think that there is like a little side cave over here that has a troll in it and another treasure chest. Definitely want to go check that out. Okay, so we're getting closer to the dragon priest here, and I can never remember the name of this priest.
Has he sent you in his place?
Oh, another mage. Stay there. I'm out of magic. Okay, he's getting fidgety on me. He's getting squirrely. Okay, let's focus on the troll. Yeah, Gavin's pretty good with that little pig sticker of his. Yeah. Stabbing Gavin. Putting the moves on the trolls. And just for honesty, I am at legendary difficulty. There's proof. Wasn't always like this, obviously. You got to build your character up right. Did a lot of focusing on things like timed blocks and the one-handed skill tree. And I make use of the power attacks appropriately with that crosscut perk. So if I do a power attack right after a regular attack, it really boosts my damage of the power attack. Okay, this guy. Pain in my ass. This feels like an ambush. Ah, there you are.
There you are.
That's what I said. Oh, so slow.
That's the end of that.
Winter Woe. Yeah, not a destruction mage. Can't use it. Morikai, yes, thank you. Morikai. That probably is Morikai, not Morikai, right? A little less Children of the Corn. A little more Ancient Nord. Oh man, that would be an awesome nickname for the chat though. And my subscribers, Children of the Karn. That would be awesome. Let's see if we can take care of some of these wisps without triggering the...
Come on.
Okay. Where'd she go? Where's the wisp mother? The wisp mama. I wonder if I can doppelganger her. Of course, I don't want to be stuck with two wisp mothers that that I have to kill. That would be no good. Children of the Karn. Yeah, I'm glad you like that one. I always said Morokai. It's just with the EI, I think is more of an A sound, right? If it were AI, okay, she resisted doppelganger. That's probably a good thing. Whoa, okay, that's 3 ice spikes coming right at me. Eric, help. You're the Nord with the frost resistance. Please go get her. Yeah, there you go. Get real pissed off.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, you might be right there, Strudel.
Will you fall down and bleed to death?
Ooh, alright, that
Hey, be careful.
was no good. I thought that I was gonna get some cover from the brazier there. Eric, will you please just go get her? Okay, down to 3 health potions. Let's go ahead and stock up on those. Definitely resist frost, resist magic. So these Fortify Health potions I've been chugging, they're actually a combo, Fortify Health and Restore Health, so... If you're wondering why I'm chugging Fortify Health potions, that's why, because it also does restore the health. Alright, let's do American Gladiators here and try to use these tombstones as cover. Remember that game that they would play in American Gladiators where they would, the gladiator would be firing the tennis balls at them and they're trying to go from station to station? I loved that show.
Thanks a lot.
There you go, Eric. Get in there. Oh, Eric's got my idea. You just gonna stand there and take it? Go kill her. Ugh. Killing me with a frostbite there. Okay, got her. Didn't get any audio feedback from that again, which is kind of weird. Been dropping audio from time to time on the feedback from the sword. Doesn't happen all the time. It is distracting when it happens, though. It just goes to show how important like audio feedback is to getting your gameplay right and your timing down. It's interesting. Yeah, one more shot from one of those triple ice spikes, we would have been dead. No, he didn't warn me about any of that. Great job, Savos. It was chilling to watch? You telling me?
Just another minute, please.
Come on, we can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Where's Elvalie? She was right behind me.
Dead. Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
This is insanity. We never should have come here.
You're right. This is all
I thought they
my
really
fault.
did a really good job
Should we turn
of
around,
the
head
storytelling
back?
in this quest.
I don't think going back is a good
It's really
idea.
kind of scary just thinking about,
Going
you
back
know,
would be the end of
one of the
all of
students
us.
getting
We keep pushing forward and we'll make
taken
it.
from behind
We will.
and then pulled into the
Come on,
darkness,
you can make
while
it.
the rest of them are
Let's
helpless
go.
to do anything about it. Real horror movie-esque. Okay, we have the spectral dudes over here. We got Ghost Doggy coming. Here we go. I just don't want to get shot with arrows while I'm fighting the ghost stuff. Ooh, ectoplasm. That could be fun.
Is someone there?
Get him, Eric.
Come on!
He was taunting you.
Quite a team, eh?
We do. That's why we've been together for so long, Eric. You know you're my bae. Just wait a mushroom picking moment while I pick these mushrooms. Oh, it sounds like a troll fighting a Draugr. Funny enough is also what it sounds like after I eat Chipotle. Like a troll fighting a Draugr in my pants. Let's get some vegetable soup going in here so we get some stamina regeneration going on.
There you are. That went pretty well, all things considered.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it, EJ. I keep waiting for the wow from your mom, though. Okay. Yikes. Ooh, took one. Took a shot there. Where are you going?
It's a shame that was necessary.
What did I miss? Oh, some Chipotle fart humor. That's all.
Still here.
There you go. You know, I always think it's funny when I say it and then I see somebody else type it out, and then it just gets even funnier.
Of course.
I need to hire a full-time dictationist. What do you call those people? The little typists in the court? There's a name for it. Yes. Good stuff. 16 quotes. Wow.
Lead on.
I say lots of funny stuff. Who knew? A stenographer is the word we're looking for. Yeah, thank you. That is the word I'm looking for. Wow, I can't believe the Draugr actually beat the troll. That is surprising. Yep, there you go. Just a poop humor. Just a deluge of poop coming out of my quote command there. Another wow. It gets worse as it goes along. Definitely does. Especially with the sausage night. Man, I miss that guy. Bratwurst Brown Hand. He's the previous record holder for days survived. Bratwurst Brown Hand, though, it's very fitting that he would be my number 2 longest lived character. Come on.
That's the end of that.
All right. We've graduated from wows to snorts. I'll take it. Oh, okay. This area. This area pisses me off. How am I gonna do this? This is gonna be really tough, guys.
These carvings.
These
what secrets we'd uncover.
soul gems will throw fireballs at me, and those fireballs will hurt really, really bad. So I'm gonna have to be very careful here. How am I gonna do this? I wonder... I have this Discord spell that has an explosion effect on it. If I can knock the soul gems off from a distance, that might be the way to go. Okay, let's get in there before our potions wear off here. Ah, jeez. All right. I hate this part. I hate it. Get rid of that rune anyway. What else we got? It seems we might be around the corner from the real dangerous stuff. All right. Okay. Are we safe? Are we good? Which of the permadeath characters did I enjoy the most? Yeah, probably Bratwurst. Okay, that one still looks like it's active, even though I know better. Still is scary. I wonder if I can get these guys with that same Discord spell there. Can they fight each other? Are they gonna... Oh, wow, okay. Don't want that guy sniping me while I'm fighting this other dude. Okay. If I can get out of the way of the mage, I can take these guys on without too much difficulty, I think. You got him, Eric? Heard you break something. I'm hoping it was something of his and not something of yours. Okay. Nicely poofed. Thank you. Hammer of Justice. That's conjuration. Okay, closing in on the Morikai section here, which is going to be tough. And then Morikai is actually followed up immediately by a Stormo, he's a very powerful destruction mage, and you have to fight him in a very enclosed area, which is both good and bad for me. Just have to make sure to pop those potions before he gets me with a zippity zap. Yeah, Bratwurst was probably my favorite so far. He was the Nord Knight, the Brown Knight. It was just nothing but poop humor and nicknames coming from that guy. That was the most fun. I also really liked the Orc Nightblade with the zippity zap. That was a lot of fun. I have a feeling that he would have been a much longer lasting character if I didn't blow my own damn self up with that. That would have been a fun character to play for an extended period of time. Fortunately, it didn't pan out. I think I got like 4 days out of him. That might have been like the second or third guy in the number 4 curse. Oh, I can't unlock that with a pick. I'm running lock overhaul. What do we got here? Scorching and Unburned. I also did have a lot of fun with the Battle Mage. The Breton Battle Mage. I think he was the first one who broke the day 4 curse, actually. But then he promptly died on day 5, I think. Okay, I think there's a dude right on the sitting on the other side of that chair there. So, ooh, he's a Death Lord. Oh, I didn't even see that dog there. Oh my god, even the perfectly timed block there took almost half my health. Okay, so I did also randomly roll for whether or not Gavin is Dragonborn, and as you can tell, he is not. He can't read word walls, he doesn't absorb souls from dragons. So he's just a guy that's really good with the sword. Which every once in a while I think is refreshing to play. It kind of releases you from the obligation of doing the main quest. It kind of allows you to... Ooh, I got hung up there. Experience Skyrim from a different perspective, from a perspective of a guy who is just looking to make a name for himself or make money. It allows you to explore motivations other than being the one fated to save the world, being charged with that task that is impossible to ignore, you know? It really kind of opens up the game, even though it's restrictive in that you can't use shouts. Okay, I gotta set up my hotkey here. 2, 3, 4, I think is my health hotkey here. Indeed it is. Okay. So one-handed. I think I did a fortify one-handed already. Let's do a resist magic just in case. Maybe a resist shock. We'll do some light armor. Because I think there are some Death Lords. Definitely need some vegetable soup. Yeah, there's some tough cookies over here. Scourge.
Stay dead! What else could we do? Stay there and die with her? She refused to go. Die! We have a choice.
This is it, you know. Through this door. Can you feel it?
We're not going to make it, are we?
We stay together, no matter what. Agreed?
I'll be
Just
right
really
with you.
enjoy the writing in this particular
Agreed.
quest.
We all stay together.
There's a lot to be desired in the mage's quest line in general, just because it's so short. But what's there is actually pretty good, you know, with the augur. The Ancano stuff could have been executed a little better, in my opinion. But the whole thing with the Eye of Magnus and tying that back to the Night of Tears book, I thought was good. What's there is quality. It's just, you know, way too short and way too fast. It's poorly paced as well. There are some mods that help with that, the not so fast mods, which kind of add a few days between certain quest stages, slow it down a little bit, help you to explore more of what the college has to offer in the meantime and things like that. But yeah, I feel like this was one that they had to make a lot of concessions on from their original vision just to meet with deadlines and stuff like that. Okay, quick save. Now, I don't remember what element Morokai uses. I think it's electricity, but it also might be a fireball. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get resistant to all kinds of different elements before we trigger this encounter. Somebody's coughing. Is it me or is it Eric? Okay, it's Eric. Okay, so yeah, let's see. I'm gonna want to pop all of the resistances that I can. I might do a Fortify Illusion, Fortify Magicka, so that I can get these spectral missiles firing on all cylinders here. And then hopefully Eric does his meat shield thing for us. Do a quick save here just in case we hit a crash. I don't want to have to go through all this bull hooey again. Okay, we'll go ahead and take fire, frost, magic. We need to hotkey that. Let's do Fortify Magicka, Fortify Illusion. Okay, see how that goes. Oh, that's barely making a dent. Okay, here we go. Now he's triggered.
Over here.
Yikes. Okay, that hurt. Okay, he's using the Staff of Magnus.
I can take you.
I hope so, Eric. Wow, he moves fast. He's going to be coming up right up behind you there, I think.
Where are you?
Yep, there he is.
Why won't you die?
Wow, that auto aim is just ridiculous. No help at all. Get him, Eric. Slice, slice. Chop, chop. Okay, there goes all my magicka. We're gonna do some one-handed here. Gonna just try to get in and kill him, I think.
This is the end for you.
Eric, you would be helping me out a lot if you would engage with the bad guy, please. Skyrim pathfinding for the win. Oh boy. Okay.
This is the part where you fall down and
Maybe I
bleed to
can
death.
either drag Eric down here with me, or I can drag Mordecai back up. And I like this. You got him, Eric? Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Yeah. Is he over there?
Where are you hiding?
Exactly. Where's the glowing magic? Ah! He's right there, Eric. You don't see him? He was right there. Now where is he?
You can't hide from me.
He was right there. Oh, now he's all the way down there. Okay.
Can't hide
I think,
from
yeah, there he is.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. Go get him. Yeah, there you go. Now you found him.
This is the part where you fall down
Can't really
and
get
bleed
around the
to
other
death.
side there. Oh, that's rough.
This is the end for you.
Get him, Eric. Slice him up. Chop him. Ah. Oh, this is rough.
Went pretty well.
Okay, and I feel like there might be a mod conflict. That should be the Staff of Magnus, and it looks like it might be missing a texture. Well, maybe. Well, we'll see. Okay. Let's see if that actually shows up in my hand. Might have just been some random goofery. Yeah, we're good. All right. Well, all right. That was a good one. I think the potions kind of saved our lives on that one. For sure. Now I got to remember how to get through here. Oh yeah, just go around the back. Let's go around the back way. Okay, now we have a Stormo to worry about. Don't know how I feel about the name Estormo. A little bit on the nose. Oh, there's a slaughterfish down there too, isn't there? I forgot about that. That's hilarious. They would have gotten me. In fact, if there is a slaughterfish down there, I kind of want his scales. Oh, there's a chest down there too. Look at that. Is there? Oh, is there a slaughterfish down here? There usually is. I don't see him now though. I'm using my instincts, and he's not. He might be way down under there. I don't see him. I wonder if Eric or Mordecai got him. Probably. Survived the dragon priest, died to a slaughterfish. What an epitaph that would be. Yeah. Although it wouldn't be the worst death I've encountered on this series, that's for sure. Not the worst way to go.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so
Self-zippity zap was probably the worst death, but followed closely behind being chopped in half by Farkas during the giant fight at the very beginning of the game, right outside of Whiterun.
I'll seal this whole place away.
Oh, there was one in the fight, huh? Yeah, I remember there being one there. Don't know where he went, though. That's alright. Okay, Estormo. You ambushing bastard. Let's go ahead and go paralysis right away on this guy. We'll just cheat our asses off here. But in order to stay alive, we're gonna want... Yeah, I may as well do the one-handed thing there too. Probably resist shock. Resist magic. May as well just go ahead and do frost and fire while we're at it. Quick save. Oh, we're still a ways away. I shouldn't have done that so soon. Oh no, he's right there. Okay.
So, you made it out of there alive. Ancano was right. You are dangerous.
Alright,
I'm
you
afraid I'll have to
staticky
take that
bastard.
stuff from you now. Ancano wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead. Nothing personal.
Well, you know, I have no quarrel with you or the Thalmor, so if you would just get out of my way.
I'm afraid you do.
I got the paralysis on the blade if I could just get him. There we go.
Quite a team, eh?
Okay. That got a little janky. But we're all right. We made it. All right. Well, that should be the end of hostilities here with in Labyrinthian anyway. There are like 3 or 4 different boss fights in this one dungeon dive. Not a very comfortable little dungeon stroll at all. So we have the dragon fight at the very beginning, right? And then we had the Wisp Mother in there. And then there was Morokai, or Morokai, I think we've landed on, and a Stormo. Not to mention some of the Death Lords that are just kind of chilling in some of the corridors. Quite the ordeal, I would say. Alright, but now we actually do have our work cut out for us because Ancano is no slouch. No slouch whatsoever. Which means we're also going to have to fight more magic anomalies. And I'm honestly not sure what tactics to employ for Ancano here. Who's that? Are you friend or foe? Oh, she's the bard, the traveling bard from Interesting NPCs. Sorry, that light's a little bright there. 2:09 a.m. Wow, that was an epic little jaunt there, wasn't it? Okay. Let's see if we can book it back to Dawnstar, and then we'll sleep there till morning, and then we'll head back down the coast to Winterhold. See what we can do about Ancano. The way should be mostly clear from here on out. All the way back to Winterhold, I think. In fact, screw it. I'm just gonna fast travel. This is I hate retrotting area. I don't like fast traveling, but also I hate, you know, backtracking in this game. Followers are normally paralyzed during the fight. Ugh. Yeah, we'll see. With this mod loadout, I'm not sure what Eric is going to do, but he is usually active when followers normally would not be. We'll go to Dawnstar, we'll get a night's sleep, and then we'll take another carriage back to Winterhold from Dawnstar. You could take her and have him sing. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think she's available as a follower. I could force her to be a follower. Something tells me that she is involved in a quest line that I have not encountered yet. But she's one of the the poster characters for the mod, for the original mod. I think she's right up there on the front page. So she must have some kind of bigger part in something with that mod, but I'm just not sure what it is. I believe she is fully voiced and all that. So maybe she becomes a follower at a later point. Not sure.
Come on in. We got warm food.
Self-zap, indeed. Yeah. So Forgotten Magic has this spell where you charge your enemy with a spell. You hit your enemy with a spell, and then it charges them electrically. And then you have to hit another hotkey button to detonate that charge. And I had a perk for it that made it explode and damage all nearby enemies. I did not know that it also damages the player character as well. So I had a skeever that I zapped in the meadery from the Thieves quest line. So it jumped at me, and then I triggered the explosion from it as it was in the air at me, and then it exploded right in my face and killed me outright. So yeah, that was not a great death. Self-zippity zap. That one kind of hurt. That one hurt a little bit because that was a pretty good character.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else.
Do I still have my room?
Are you joking? You just rented a room.
Do still have my room. Oof. Death by skeever explosion, indeed. Oops, death by your own hand. Yeah, that was a rough one. The Farkas one, that was like not even a day in. I think it was technically day 2 because I had started him at the end of the previous stream. He was a spellsword, a Bosmer spellsword. He was making his way to Whiterun to join the companions, and he joined the fray where the companions were fighting that giant. And I think that I got a little too happy with the flame spray, and I think I got like Farkas or somebody who was engaged in melee combat with the giant, and they turned hostile on me, and I didn't know that he was hostile, so I was just like waiting for one of them to run up and talk to me, but instead Farkas ran up and just chopped me in half. He one-shotted me. That was probably maybe not even an hour into that character. That was a rough one to deal with.
Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
All right, let's get some food and some drink in us, and then we'll head to Winterhold and deal with Ancano. Feeling well sated, that's good. Get a refill of water while we're here.
Of course.
Barker should be thrown out of the companions for your death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've also been killed by Gore, the follower from Interesting NPCs in the Sleeping Giant Inn. That was a little bit of a snafu with the Ritual Stone, where the Ritual Stone spawned some ghost wolves to help me fight against other wolves. So that made Gore go hostile. Okay, so the ghost wolves that were spawned to help me against some real wolves, they ended up becoming hostile toward me and Gore. But since the ghost wolves were allied with me at the time, even though they had turned hostile on me, Gore decided that I was an enemy too, and he sliced me in half, and I died from my own follower at that point. Yeah, some real wonky deaths in this series that I didn't feel good about. There have been a few good deaths, mostly not so good deaths. Can he survive an Econo? My hat would be all the way off, except I'm not wearing a hat. Well, you know, I can take the symbolic gesture. Econo's gonna be tough. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do that. Definitely some magic potions. I'm hoping I can get a paralysis poison off on him. If he's not, you know, too squirrely for me to hit him and he just ends up cooking my bacon before I can even get close enough to him. Hopefully Eric can snap out of it too and join the fight. I know that Tolfdir gets paralyzed. Nether's follower framework might quote-unquote fix Eric to join the fray. If that's the case, then that definitely helps me out a lot. Encumbrance is good. We're gonna need the Staff of Magnus handy. Let's go ahead and add that to the quick menu. Put that in the left hand for now. We'll probably just keep that there. I'm restricting myself to the use of illusion spells only.
I got this for you. It's nothing big, but I hope you like it.
Now's not the time, Eric. Thank you, though. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Magical anomalies everywhere. But I'm not restricting the use of scrolls and staves. Or staves. Tolfdir, what's going on, man? That ball looks even bigger than it was.
You have it then?
Got some clipping there.
Let's hope it's as powerful as the Psijics believe it to be.
Hope so. It definitely was more than a tickle when Mordecai was using it on me. So where's Mirabelle?
She didn't make it.
Great.
When it was clear we were going to have to fall back.
Trouble is he's immune until you close the eye. Yeah, I gotta zap the eye first. I know about all that, so I'm not too worried about you know, causing him to be vulnerable and all that. It's just, I'm going to be vulnerable while I'm trying to make him vulnerable.
I'll be right behind you.
Is the big thing. It's getting in on him and landing that first shot with the paralysis poison. It's going to be the tricky part, and staying alive the entire time. Is that Arniel? All right, guys. Okay, well that was pretty effective. Sergius, you okay, bud? What hotkey did I have paralysis on? I think it was 6. Okay. Quick save here. This can be buggy sometimes. Sometimes the fight doesn't trigger right, so I'm gonna quick save right outside. There may be some finagling that I have to do in order to get this dialogue to trigger correctly.
You've come for me, have you? You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy
Some finaglery?
you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips.
Tolfdir did follow me in, so that's a good sign.
I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff! Use it on the eye!
Enough!
Oh, yep, he got both of them.
Very well. Come then. See what I can do now.
Okay. Frost magic, frost magic, shock.
Those fools are actually fighting.
Get around a pillar. Don't get stuck. I just got to get in on him here. I do have a level up.
I captured me.
Oh, he's invulnerable. Who is helping me here? I do appreciate it. Oh, it's Colette.
My power is supreme.
Oh, I still can't get him. It's when the eye is open, right? That he's vulnerable. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Thanks, guys.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I don't feel like I earned that so much. But he's dead. Oh, you have to close the eye. Okay, well, the eye did become closed. That's for sure. And once it was closed, he went down pretty easy. So it looks like, you know, Colette and maybe a guard got in here and helped. Hey, I'm not complaining. Dead Thalmor, yum. All right. Well, you know, I don't feel like I can take credit for it, but hey, it's done.
I knew you could do it.
Hey, what do you have for sale? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. So what now?
I don't know.
The college guard
O'Connor
usually
is
helps.
gone.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever he's
Good.
done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped.
That college guard is either added by cutting room floor or immersive college of Winterhold. I think it's cutting room floor. So he's not in the vanilla game, but it does make sense that he would help. Quaranier.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
Smug bastard just comes in at the end. Is like, we knew you were gonna kill him. We knew you were gonna do that. We knew that was gonna happen the whole time. We knew it. Yeah, right. So what now?
The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Onkano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
So I thought I knew the whole strategy about the eye, but I thought that once it was open, he was vulnerable, not once it was closed. So knowing that going in probably could have helped me out quite a bit. I was a little cocky on that one. But all right, that was a very scary encounter that we are now on the other side of. That's good.
I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Psijics are right. There's no one more.
I don't know where all this
deserving to
confidence in me is coming
in
from.
my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Excellent. I would like to make him, Master, Archmage. I can't do it while I'm here. I gotta wait till he's in another area. I think that Gavin might like the renown that comes from being an Archmage, but he's really not cut out for it, right? He's more of just a money-grubbing adventurer / warrior, or swordsman, I guess, than he is any kind of administrative nerd, you know? All right.
Thanks a lot.
Let's see, where are we at? 10:30 a.m. No problemo. Plus, you get stuck with the paperwork, indeed. And Gavin definitely isn't one for paperwork. I will take care of that transfer of power off stream. It can be a little wonky with Immersive College of Winterhold. It works fine once you get it to go through, but it can cause crashes and be kind of a mess until you get it to that point. So what now? Let's see. We got about 45 minutes left in the allotted time that I give myself for these streams here. What else do we have on the docket here? Let's see. I do have the ingredients that we need for Atub to go do the Malakath quest. That's a lot of giants and stuff. That might be kind of fun. Oh, we also have the Arcantham stuff. We can do the Ethereum stuff. I'm thinking that the Ethereal Crown could work really well for this character, especially because, you know, we have extra effects from each standing stone. To be able to use 2 would be quite the boon, I think, for Mr. Gavin. Probably not going to be making use of this staff anymore, though. That's not really our style. Thorn. Both the save and the crown. Have you saved? Don't want to crash. Oh yeah, I have autosaves turned on, so just exiting the building area would have gotten me there. I don't seem to be as averse to save shenanigans as other people. I haven't really had a problem with quick saves or autosaves, so I'll let them fly. Don't want to have to do that on Kono fight again. Definitely not.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm bed.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
Well, it really isn't safe. Not even the mages should be in the college, to be honest. Oh, let's see.
Until next time.
Let's go find Nellikar here.
Greetings,
sell off some stuff.
Archmage. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
We're gonna keep the okay, magic regenerates 100% faster, and time between shouts is reduced 20%. The shouts thing, since we're not Dragonborn, that doesn't really affect us, so we probably won't be using that. Might sell that off at some point. The 100% faster magic regen, though, might be helpful at some point. Strap that to a belt or something. You don't run your characters for hundreds of hours, so quick saves is fine. There are a couple characters that I do run, like the Shadow Mage that I had. The character that I did the build, the Triumvirate Shadow Mage build guide off of. He had a good 220 hours on his save, and I never had a problem with it. It's one of those things where people swear that there are going to be issues with your save at some point if you're doing autosaves and quick saves. And other people who have never had a single problem with it after hundreds and hundreds of hours of doing it. So I don't know. The one thing that I get is sort of like a delay when I do a save. And that gets longer each time I save, for as long as, or that gets longer the longer the play goes on. So when I do this quick save here, there's like a quick pause of like 4 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. That does tend to get a little longer as I go, but it has never really caused any issues. Oh, you mean like 1,200 hours? Okay. Yeah, I tend not to take a character that far.
Word is the College of Mages is back.
Even my longest running characters, they tend to top out around 400 hours or so. And then by that time, I move on to another character, or another build character, or I restart another character that I had before, you know.
Trinkets, odds and
So even
ends,
though
that
it's
sort of
still a character that I'm playing from before, it's in a brand new game with a new save. I love revisiting old characters in a new perspective. One of my favorite things to do in this game. All right, while we're in the general warmth of the shop here, let's go ahead and do a level up. Let's see, the attribute strategy that we were using is to take the lowest one all the time because we use them all pretty equally. In this case, it's health. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might be able to take Master of the Mind. Yes, indeed. Mind-affecting spells and commanding presence also work on undead, Daedra, and automatons. I think automatons is not the correct use of the plural form of automaton. I think it's automata is plural of automaton. That's what I'm doing with, I think, 90%. Oh yeah, you're revisiting older characters with the new guys? Cool. A team made entirely of former test characters, as one does. Awesome.
You've done well.
Yeah, one character that I'm eager to get back to at some point is the character that I made for Joe's Unbound season with the Ghosts of Yore. I would love to revisit his character with the new mods that I'm using, more spells, better graphics, all that good stuff. Skyrim Unbound, because that guy was very resentful of his dragon blood. He did not appreciate being used as a tool for the gods. So being able to sort of purge that in a way that is actually impactful in game would be a great way to do that. I actually, yeah, automata is correct. And I knew that. I actually did study automata theory in college as part of my computer science degree. So when I see automatons, I'm like, that doesn't look right. Let's see, where are we going? I want to go do the Ethereal Forge quest. So let's take a trip to Markarth and we'll go from there. What's nice about this plan of action is that it's going to take me through that Orcish stronghold with the master one-handed trainer there. So if I need training in swords, which Aethys right now in the companions, he's kind of getting to the end of his rope on what he can teach me. So the chieftain over there at that Orcish encampment will be able to teach us all the way up to level 90, I believe. $466. You know, nah, it's fine. I'll just pack Eric full of my encumbrance here. Give him my cucumber, as it were. If I need to lessen the load a little bit. Because there should be lots of stuff that I want to pick up in Arkanthams here. Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's like immersive carriages or something like that. It just adds carriage stops on all the little towns and places that you can use to travel between anything else. Wow, look at these little kids.
Check out what my friend and I found. I'll sell some of it to you if you want.
Where did you find this boy?
I found them near the old Dwemer Bridge in the far west. I'll mark it down for you on your map. For a small fee.
I think that as a rogue, Gavin would appreciate the moxie of this boy and his enterprising spirit. So, fine, you little swindler. Here's the septum. Now, where's this bridge?
Thank you. You'll find the ruins right here.
Map updated. Alright. Don't need any of that trash you found. But I want to see where this... Oh, it's all the way up here. Deep Folk Crossing. I think that there's actually an Ethereum shard up here too, so it's good to have that added to the map. Giving him the cucumber to lighten your load. You see, I try to say it on the down low just to see if people will catch it, just to keep you on your toes. Yeah, but EJ picks it up every time I put it down. She's a quick one.
It is a shame that was necessary.
And he got paralyzed because the poison of paralysis was never actually applied to Ancano there. He was always invulnerable every time I went to stick him. Did you see the mod that makes you a cucumber when you are over cucumbered? No, but that sounds amazing. That's immersion right there. There is a shard there, probably why the boys are there. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
By the code of Malakath, the stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
I'm just a traveler. What is this place?
This is our stronghold. Here we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You are not an orc, our bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
I kind of want to see what it's like in there. How would you let me come in?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of
Plus, for an orc, you have some
hidden and
badass hair,
protected
my
by
friend.
Dangerous men, beasts, or worse.
Kind of want to get in there
They're
and
called the Forge
make use of
Master's
your
fingers.
hairdresser or
Bring
your
them
barber.
to our chief, and he will decide if you're worthy
pretty
of the
stylish.
bloodkin to the orcs.
I'll find you those gauntlets.
We will see.
We will see. Oh, will we? Forge Master's fingers. Where is that taking us? Sundered Towers. Oh, that should be a fun little escapade. You know, getting hold of the Red Eagle's Fury. I think I can actually patch that weapon using SSE Edit to have the rapier animations. I think that would be a cool thing to do. It has the look. It has that cutlass look, right? A little more of a fencing vibe. Oh wow, what's going on here? You got wolves fighting horses. Forsworn? Okay, come on then. Ooh. Damn fool lost his head. Coming at me like that.
Somebody help.
Oh.
I'm getting out of here.
Got his old friend over there.
I can take you.
Alright, so who's gonna take who? Oh, there was another one behind me.
How gladly kill you myself.
I thought he was trying to fight the horse.
Thanks for that.
Nice shot.
The Reach has been crawling with Forsworn lately. It's a wonder people can get anywhere around here. Maybe I'll avoid this entire hold for a while. That said, I do have a few things to sell.
They're a bit of a nuisance, aren't they? What do you got to sell?
Take a look.
Thanks for saving me. Buy some of my stuff. Fine, whatever. She's only got 57 septums. She's got some good ingredients, though. Yeah. Where are those dead bodies? There we go. Can't see them, but I can smell them. Ugh. The cucumber is starting to rear its ugly head. How do I get up there? Here we go. Powerful rapier indeed. Gavin is not your average swordsman, though. He's really, he's on the way to mastering his art with that blade. That's for sure. Gets the most out of such a thin, delicate object. Which also means two things.
Before it's too late. Do you
Who
think
said
these
that?
devices were for?
What do I think these devices were for? Probably mostly killing people like you and me. So keep on your toes there, bud. 57 Strudel says she's still lurking, just signed out on her watching device of choice for some reason. Oh, okay. No problem. Hey, there's Gale. Good afternoon, friend. Glad this is still going on. And it's day 10. Yeah, the end of day 10. We got about 30 minutes left in our prescribed stream window here. And we're still alive. We were able to get through Labyrinthian and Dispatch of Ancano, although we had some help from Colette and the college guard with that one.
What are you still doing here?
More ghosts.
Let me guess. You're here for the treasure.
She doesn't seem
aren't
hostile,
you?
though.
Just like all the others.
And now we're taking on Arkanthams, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Who are you?
The name's Ketria. was an adventurer. Raided ruins like this for nigh on 20 years. I was on the trail of something big. It led me here, and I didn't make it.
Well, that sucks. You mentioned treasure?
It's a long story. You ever heard of Ethereum? A rare mineral used by the dwarves. Supposedly, they had
Can't
to build
say
a
is that I
special
have.
forge, the Ethereum Forge, to even work with it. The items it made were so powerful, they went to war over it, and the forge was lost. Or so the story goes.
Okay, well that does sound like treasure indeed. And that story led you here?
I spent my life tracking down that legend, until my damn apprentice stole everything from me, and published it all
Apprentice
under
do
his
be
own
like that
name.
sometimes.
And now I can't rest.
Make some really powerful potions and poisons, especially if you would be able to kill a dragon. A heart is useless. Is useful for a poison. I always make, and powdered scales are a good magic resist.
Just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
Powdered scales. Well, I didn't come all this way for nothing. I can overcome this.
Maybe so. Then again,
Maybe so.
I thought I could too. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I?
Nope.
I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure.
All right, lead on then.
I always like a ghostly follower. Now I think that there's another, there's another robot up here that we can loot for the good stuff. Yeah, the poisons that I'm using now, Carnet, are the paralysis poisons. I have a whole bunch of Canis Root, Imp Stool, and Moritapinella. planted at my Hearthfire home just south of Lake Ilinalta in Falkreath. So I do get a paralysis effect and a damage over time effect. That's the big one for me right now. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but, you know, 14 damage per second over 10 seconds, 140 damage, plus the paralysis effect is nothing to sneeze at, as long as, you know, they are not resistant to paralysis or poisons in general. At some point, dragons will be unlocked, and that's going to be a tough tactical challenge.
This is where I ended up. It was quite the fall.
We'll leave her with her dignity. We'll let her keep her armor on.
We're going to need it.
I don't have a whole lot that I can use to damage a flying dragon, right? We're a melee fighter. We do have access to poisons, but we need the dragon to be on the ground. We need to be able to be right up against the dragon.
There's someone there.
To be able to apply that poison. We also don't have access to Dragon Rend because we're not Dragonborn. We don't know any shouts. So basically the only thing that I can use against a dragon is the Spectral Missiles, the spell that I have. And this thing is not very powerful, especially against a large, strong enemy like a dragon.
Well, your loss.
And it takes forever to level up, too. It seems to take a lot longer than the other Forgotten Magic spells. So I'm probably going to have to largely rely on ranged followers to do damage while they're flying, as I pepper the dragon with these spectral missiles. Or I do have a crafting manual for this Nord Hero crossbow. I could have Eorland Greymane smith one of these up for me and use that to apply poisons. I really don't want to violate the self-imposed restriction on how I'm using these classes, but I might not have any other option. As long as I don't perk into
resonators. Don't see them very often. At least not among the plants in Skyrim.
As long as I don't perk into the archery tree, I think it'll be fair enough. If I'm only using the crossbow bolts to deliver poison, because alchemy is one of the class skills that I have. That might be acceptable. Did I completely miss them with that Discord splash?
Close. I can take you.
Is that from Hunterborn? Oh, the powdered scales? Yeah, that's definitely not vanilla. I'm not sure where that ingredient's coming from. Oh yeah, Dragon Heart as well. That might be Hunterborn. Canine Tooth is definitely Hunterborn. Canine Tooth, yeah, Impstool, Canine Tooth, and Mora Tapanella actually. No, Impstool, Canine Tooth, and then something with paralysis, because Impstool has damage over time and direct damage, so does Canine Tooth. So that makes a potent poison, then you just need something to cause paralysis. And Dragonheart, I have Hunterborn installed, but I don't have it activated. Just because Gavin is a bit of a fancy lad, and he does not want to put his hands into dead animals, you know? So that part is disabled.
What was that?
But yeah, any other paralysis ingredient should work fine.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
And that, yeah, that would give you paralysis, damage over time and direct damage up front. But yeah, I just don't have that mod active right now. Alchemist taking notes. Yeah, that's my favorite. So yeah, at Hearthfire, at my Hearthfire home, I have Canis Root, Mora Tapanella, and Imp Stool, and that gives you the paralysis plus damage over time. That's probably my favorite. Favorite recipe for disaster. Oh, I hear Charis, or Charis.
What a place, huh? It was even more impressive before it all fell to pieces.
It's really dark in here, though. I don't like that. You're gonna get the drop on me, I know it. Alright, let's zig and zag a little bit here. I don't want to be spat upon. Ah! Okay. Yep. Ambush indeed by a skulker.
That's the end of that.
Now, I did hear a Charis up there somewhere. Which has got my peach fuzz a-tingling.
Pretty well. Oh,
Eric, you gotta stop lunging in front of my sword when I'm in the middle of a power attack. It's not good for your health, sir. Yeah, and that's also one of my favorite recipes because it's, you know, it's all plantable, obviously, but they're all common ingredients if you know where to look. Canis Root can be hard to find, but it's plentiful out in the Rift. You just got to know what you're looking for and where to look for it.
It feels
usually right up against the rocky outcrops
Sealed tight, though.
around Riften. And once you get a small supply of them, you can plant them and then, you know, have all of them you can ever want. There's also Swamp Fungal Pod, but if you use Swamp Fungal Pod instead of Canis Root for your paralysis effect, then you also, I think you end up giving like giving them a boost to Magicka when you poison your enemies with them. It might even be health. There is a positive effect in Swamp Fungal Pod that becomes active. I think it's the Swamp Fungal Pod and the Imp Stool end up doing like healing over time, or healing to whatever enemy you poison with the paralysis poison. So that's why I use Canis Root instead. Briarheart works good, but that's really hard to find. And Netch Jelly, of course, but you can only pretty much find that on Solstheim, and you gotta kill a Netch. Oh, that hurt.
This one's mine.
That hurt. Really, Eric? I'm kind of more afraid of this archer here than I am of the Charis, because some of these Falmer are really high level and they hurt.
It is a shame that was necessary.
Okay. This might have not been the best dungeon to take on with 30 minutes left in the stream. We might have to cut the episode sort of mid-dungeon here if we survive. Ah, okay, we got Charis Hunters. Ouch. Squash him. Squash the bug. Wow, Katria putting this thing in the blender with those knives. I like it. Let's see. Charis eggs and the antenna I actually don't have any of the effects for yet. Awesome. That might be useful. And the glowing mushroom, of course. We don't do smithing with a rogue, so making smithing potions is not really of any use to me, but I think that the glowing mushrooms do a resist magic, or at least resist shock. Yeah, resist shock. If you're a destruction mage, you can make fortified destruction potions with these things, which is very powerful. The fortified destruction alchemical effect actually amplifies the damage of your destruction spells, as opposed to the enchantment effect, which actually just makes your spells cheaper. And that amplification effect can be very, very strong. So a destruction mage coupled with alchemy is a very formidable thing.
What happened to it?
All right, where's this log? I want to get that Zephyr. Gonna have to start a set of alchemy recipes in my notes because I will forget otherwise. Memory like a sieve. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's not you. Alchemical recipes are some of the easiest things to forget, like, ever. Because there's so much to memorize, right? Each ingredient has 4 different effects, and you can combine them in, well, it's not technically infinite number of ways, but, you know, may as well be when you're trying to remember them. Is this where I just came from? Yeah, I'm backtracking now. Goofball. I always get lost in here too. I've done this probably about a dozen times, maybe. Especially when it's dark like this, when the lighting mods that I have are making it hard to see. I can never find my way around here. I end up backtracking a couple times before I find the correct way to go. That looks like a dead end. But this looks promising. Hey, William McNee, how's it going, friend? Day 10, eh? Yep. Right at the tail end of day 10, too. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make it through this one. Beyond to day 11. But eyes on the target, not the horizon. Oh, and I'm cucumbered. I got cuked. Eric, help me out here.
Can I assist you?
You can indeed assist me by taking all of my heavy crap. You might actually like to use that ebony shield. Okay, almost there. How are we doing now? 388 out of 555. I like it. Blended Charis. Oh, waiting you for to roll off of one of these narrow bridges. Yeah, I got to be really careful about that. I get a little willy-nilly with the dodge rolls. And on narrow terrain, that could be a very bad thing.
Here we go.
I'm gonna laugh if that actually happens, though.
By the 9.
See something impressive there, Eric? I don't know how you can see in this dark. I feel like there's a guy in there. I don't hear anything in there, but better to be safe than sorry. I would expect Charis to be full of protein. Crunchy, though. Blended Charis, a delicacy in the Forgotten Vale. Salted Charis with snowberry jam. I typed it and then regretted my life. Vanilla with both DLCs has like 31,000.6 recipes. Wow, that is quite a lot. Yeah, see, may as well be infinite if you're trying to fit all that in a human brain, right? It's funny because, in my opinion, there are probably only a couple dozen or so that are actually really useful. Or at least that I actually use in any given character. Anybody? Wow, this party sucks, guys. It's dead in here. Gonna regret saying that, I just know it. Alright. Now we're at the great spinny puzzle thing. We gotta find the dude's journal. Oh!
Need to talk.
Okay.
You know what this is?
Talk to me, babe.
It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the door should open. Get it wrong and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
You mean the earthquake?
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake? And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Yeah, seriously. So any advice?
Well, my notes were in my journal, but you didn't grab that, did you?
I didn't. I thought I did.
Beyond that, well, maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
I think I memorized the order anyway. I think we'll be okay. I meant to grab her journal. I'll have to do that on the way out. Scrap of paper. Yeah, so I think 1 is bottom left, 2 is bottom right, 3 is top left, 4 is top right, and then 5 is bottom middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. I've done it enough times. Ooh, a meat pie. Who knows how old that thing is, but I don't know. It looks fresh enough. Okay. So 1 is bottom left. Bong. 2 is bottom right. Bong. 3, top left. Bong. 4, top right. Boing.
Almost.
Hey. Ha! See? Who needs your crummy journal anyway? Probably gonna actually wish I had it when it comes time to find all the shards, though. Oh, let's just pick these up. Dwarven arrows are worth a decent amount. They got a pretty good value to weight ratio there. I don't think we're gonna need the sword. Put that thing away, she says.
So, it is real.
It is. So, what is it?
Let me see it.
Certainly resonates with me. Oh, Haggis.
On the edge here. This is
Haggis with the dad jokes.
cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would.
He didn't get a wow
snap
from
right
Strudel,
in.
though. That's for sure.
I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Ethereum. The key to the forge.
Wemmer symmetry or something, yeah. He's going back and forth. So what now?
We have to find the other pieces, of course.
Of course.
There should be
I knew that.
3 more. One for each of the 4
I like one of the
seeds that
Thalmor,
worked on the
or
forge.
not the Thalmor, the Sigics.
I had a
I knew
map
you were gonna
in my
say that.
journal. That's where we should start.
I knew you were gonna kill Ancano. I knew we needed to go find the Ethereum shards.
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that.
Someone
too.
had to do it indeed.
There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
You think so, huh?
The first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
What else we got here? Got some chests. Yep. Yeah, I think I have this one already, but yep. Yep, and yep. Yep. All good stuff. The dwarven metal ingots are a little bit weighty. Ooh, the dynamo core, I'll take that. Yeah, not interested in anything else. Wish I could get at the Centurion, though. That'd be cool. All right, let's get out of here. What do you say, Eric? Ready to blow this popsicle stand? Wow. Somebody got destroyed by this ballista. Where did that even come from? Hard to say. That almost looked like a Falmer chest there. I was like, ooh, more chests. It's gonna make us swim a little bit, isn't it? Maybe not. Alright, I have a feeling we're gonna encounter more Falmer on the way out here. I would like to grab Katria's journal on the way out. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, we got a shortcut here. I don't know. Should I call permadeath immunity on this? I kind of feel uneasy about jumping off of here, but I should though, right? I should feel uneasy about it. Eric, don't push. Out of hell with it. YOLO! Oh man, that was really shallow water. that could have been disastrous. Oh boy. All right, that was a little stressful. Yeah, I feel like permadeath is actually the ultimate YOLO experience because you do indeed only live once. There we go. There's the journal. All right. Well, we made it through. As long as I can, you know, keep from falling off a narrow bridge onto a rocky death, then I think we've made it through day 11 or day 10 here. We've made it to day 11. Sweet. And look, with 2 minutes to spare, how about that? That gave me the willies a little bit. Me too, EJ, me too, for sure. Not gonna lie, that got me puckering a little bit. I was like a full inch off of my seat. I was puckering so hard. Okay, well, there it is, guys. We made it to day 11. I think next time we're going to be hunting down these Aetherium shards to try to, you know, reforge this ethereal crown. So that'll take us pretty much all around the province. I also do want to hit up Sundered Towers to find the Forge Master's fingers to ingratiate ourselves with the orcs here at Dushnik Yal to, you know, hopefully get some one-handed training there. That would be nice to have that master level trainer ready to go. Yeah, so I think that does it for today, though. Thanks everybody for joining me. That was a lot of fun. We had a nice lively chat, lots of people hanging out. One of my favorite ways to spend Saturday morning / early afternoon. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. If you did happen across this channel just kind of randomly, please do check out the description below for other content creators like me, including Miss EJ Lowell, has her own YouTube channel with some really good roleplay and cinematic machinima type stuff over there. Do go check that out. leave her a subscription. And she does have some new stuff coming out too, so do check that out. While you're at it, do hit the like and subscribe button on this page as well, please. The subscriptions and the likes do help me out. I also do some build guides, modding guides, things like that. My output isn't as much as some other content creators. I do have a day job and stuff like that that has to take priority. So it's a little slower, but the stuff is pretty good, I think. The quality's there. Let's see, who else do we have in chat that is an active content creator? Strudel, who is also another one of the ladies Lowell, does some fanfic. Lots and lots of fanfic out there. So if you are into fantasy reading, you could do a lot worse. In fact, you would be hard pressed to do better than the stuff that Strudel comes up with. She's an excellent writer. Let's see, we've also had Magus in the chat earlier today. He does some Twitch streaming, pop-up streams now and then, so do go leave him a follow over there on Twitch. And I will see you around in those different communities over there. But until then, I'm going to leave you with this spinning camera, so we will all get nice and nauseated on our way out. On to day 11, indeed. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Take care of yourselves until next time, all right? See ya.